I'm Mrs. Kimball from Kids Cook Real Food, and I am here with 3 of my kids to show you how we make a special soup that's really kid-friendly because we dress it up at the end. Alright, so as Leah cuts this onion, the most important thing is to keep your fingers out of the way. She's either going to use like a bear claw format. Can you do up and over soldier on that one? Yep. Or see an up and over soldier, the fingers are standing straight like a soldier and they can't get hurt. I want to show the how we guide. So parents, if you're going to guide your child, you can put their hand over yours or your hand over theirs just like this. And we're going to go around the rainbow or around the clock. We like to set the stove to about medium. Time to add our onion. I think we'll just pour like 3/4 of that in, Leah. We just want to stir that around. If anything starts getting brown too fast, turn the heat down. What we're looking for is a word called translucent. The onions, as they cook, will get less white. All right, next is a potato. The recipe calls for a medium potato. Even kids as young as 2 or 3 can get in and help. So John's just going to put the measuring spoon right in there, kind of shake it flat. What do you think? No holes, no hills? Pretty good. Now John, after we use that salt, what do we always do?
And move it over to the other side.
Well, we'll go that way. We'll go all the way to the other side of our workspace. Hey Leah, what you measuring?
Chicken broth.
3 cups. Now, watch as Leah gets level with liquids. In order to measure liquids accurately, you gotta look at it straight on. It doesn't seem to want to come out, huh? Oh, there it comes. A little bit more. We definitely need to get our kid. I know you spilled a little, that's why the bowl's there. I will go add that to the pot. That is a good boil, friends. And soup can't boil over, can't make a mess, so it's a great thing for kids to help cook with. Now we're going to turn all the way to low and set our timer with the lid on. This is the last step of blended green soup. First, you'll want to use a long fork to check to make sure the vegetables are done. Zucchini is very soft, so it's the potatoes that I'm looking for to make sure they're nice and soft and totally mushy. If they're not, add 5 more minutes. Keep your soup on low with the cover on. Mine are done, so now I'm going to blend it up. We have what's called a stick blender, a hand blender, or an immersion blender, and so I'm going to use that and show you how. This is this whole blending step, parents, is a little bit dangerous for kids, whether you use a stick blender or whether you pour steaming hot soup into a regular blender and blend it up. This is one of those very few steps that I would recommend for adults to take care of. It's beautiful. It looks a little creamy because of those potatoes. And I told you that we would dress this up. You want to see how we dress it up? Well, that is blended green soup. So you see how kids can really help, really get involved, do the skills in the right way, in a safe way, and how you can make all sorts of substitutions. And when you're making something like soup, you don't have to measure perfectly.
And you can have little kids help.